Good afternoon. This is Power365 Online Radio coming to you live from the city of Ibadan. And this is our local news at 2 p.m. My name is Olamide Adeniji. Here are the highlights. Tinubu inaugurates 15-man governing board for 90. Minimum wage. Meeting adjourned as Labour rejects fresh 54,000 naira offer. Pro-Fubara lawmakers confirm 8 commissioner nominees. Obi Atiku Kwankwaso can't win 2027 presidency. Very dark man. And on the entertainment scene, Portable declares self police ambassador. Now the news in full. But before we go on, do not forget that you can join us on all our streaming platforms. We're on Facebook, Power365 FM. We are also on Twitter, Power Online 365, on TikTok, Power365 FM, on Instagram, Power365 FM, and also on YouTube at Power365 FM. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu on Tuesday reaffirmed Nigeria's commitment to the implementation of the Extractive Industries Presidency Initiative by inaugurating the newly constituted 15-member National Stakeholders Working Group, also known as the Governing Board of the Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative. Represented by the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Senator George Akume, who also chairs the new NATI board, the President said transparency is in the extractive sector, as well as prudent management of Nigeria's resources, was central to his administration's economic agenda and the anti-corruption policies. Meanwhile, organized labor has again rejected the latest offer of 54,000 naira minimum wage made by the federal government during the resumed national minimum wage negotiation on Tuesday. The stalemate resulted in the postponement of the meeting to Wednesday following the inability of the labor leaders and government representatives to reach a consensus. This was the third time that officials of the Nigeria Labour Congress and the Trade Union Congress and representatives of the government would fail to find a common ground on the national minimum wage. Last week, the labor leaders walked out of the meeting hosted by the Tripartite Committee on Minimum Wage Negotiation after the federal government offered to pay 48,000 naira. Meanwhile, let us take you to faraway River State. Let's take you to faraway River State. A faction of the River State House of Assembly loyal to Governor Siminalayi Fubara has confirmed 8 commissioner designates as members of the State Executive Council. Fubara earlier sent the names of the nominees to the House led by the factional Speaker Victor Okojumbo for screening and confirmation. The Assembly screened the nominees during their sitting at the temporary legislative chambers at the administrative block of the Government House, Port Harcourt, on Tuesday. 2 former commissioners, Dr. Peter Mede and Elokatasie Amadi, who served under the immediate past administration of Nyesom Wike as Energy and Works Commissioners, respectively, were asked by the House to take a bow and go. You're still tuned to Power 365 Online Radio. We're broadcasting live from the city of Ibadan, precisely at Felele, Ibadan. Next, Controversial social media activist Very Darkman has revealed that the opposition supporters are underestimating President Bola Tinubu. He emphasized that Tinubu's political strategy and influence are stronger than they appear, warning the opposition to be more vigilant and strategic in their efforts. He emphasized that the Labour Party's presidential candidate in the 2023 general election, Peter Obi, has a low probability of winning the presidency in 2027. He further remarked that the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party and the New Nigeria People's Party, Atiku Abubakar and Rabiu Musa Kwakwaso, would not smell the presidency. And on to the entertainment scene. Controversial musician Habib Okikiola, popularly known as Portable, has declared himself police ambassador a few days after causing a stir while evading arrest by police officers. Portable made this known in a post on his Instagram page, where he shared photos of himself and his father and other high-ranking officers in the Lagos Police Headquarters on Tuesday evening. The Zazu crooner regained his freedom the following day after being arrested for incurring a debt on the Mercedes-Benz GLE he bought from a car dealer in Lagos. The singer further went to his social media page to explain what transpired between him and the car dealer, alleging that he had spent more than required on the vehicle because it was faulty. And this ends our news at 2 p.m. Thank you for staying tuned. Do join us at 4 p.m. when we bring you the world news. Until then, do have a blessed day. Good night.